let's tap into that quicksand mindset. So it seems like every night Kyrie has a highlight, and the other night was no different. Against the Miami Heat, he had 2 really good plays that I want to break down for you guys. So let's tap in.
Blame that on his University of Arizona teaching.
Oh, thanks for fixing that.
Yeah.
Here's Kyrie on the wing. Conspicuous by his silence so far, but not for long, as you would expect. Kyrie Irving.
The first play, he didn't have the ball in his hands. Trevor Ariza was guarding him. And let's just say, for example, I'm just going to throw the ball to myself. His teammates had it, Kyrie's teammates had it, and there's some screens being set over here. So it looked like he was going to come off a dribble handoff, but instead of going to actually just grab the ball, he fakes it, and Trevor Ariza bites and tries to get ahead. Then his teammate passes him the ball. As soon as he passes him the ball, he has this switch of Duncan Robinson guarding him, which is exactly what he wanted, because he wants to get rid of Trevor Ariza. He's still a good defender. So he catches it on a 1-2. Now he has Duncan Robinson in front of him, a slower defender. He's long, but he's not as quick as Kyrie. And now he's in a position to look, make sure these guys clear out. He's surveying the floor. He gets into this back foot stance because this shows aggression. It shows like you're going to drive to the basket. And when he gets to this position, he comes back. Duncan Robinson puts his hand in his space. Kyrie pump fakes to be able to get him off. As soon as he pump fakes, Duncan Robinson backs off. That's when Kyrie takes off going downhill. As soon as he takes off going downhill, you notice Duncan Robinson is like, I need to catch up. Kyrie Irving immediately notices this, and that's when he pulls back. So he's here, pump fake, downhill, behind the back, and shot. Now let's even break it down even more. So as he's going downhill, notices that Duncan Robinson is at a disadvantage. He also notices that there's help defense, which is Trevor Ariza standing there pretty much. So Duncan Robinson's going downhill. Ariza's like this, ready to beat him to the punch. So that's another reason why Kyrie pulled back behind the back, to avoid that double team trap. Now we'll look at it in fast motion. So Kyrie does not have the ball at this moment. His teammate has it. Ariza's on him. Come back, 1-2, aggression, pump fake, downhill, and knock it down.
Same spot he hit his first 3 in, and then Kyrie taking his time. Yeah, look, for anybody, that's a problem. Duncan Robinson with his hands full out there trying to guard Kyrie in an ISO.
So that was the first move. Now we'll move on to the second move that caught my eye. The second one was a hesitation that he had on Iguodala. Another really good defender, but it wasn't enough, right? Better offense here.
Make the most amount of threes? What's going on?
It's kind of going that way here tonight. Ooh. Kyrie deep in his bag and knocks down another 3 for Brooklyn.
Kyrie has the ball, and from the looks of it, it looks like he did a push-out dribble or some kind of float dribble, shifting his body to the right, and it looks like this. And the reason why he did that is to be able to get Iguodala out of positioning, to get him to see if he's going to move. So he does shift over just a little bit, and that gives Kyrie enough, enough information for him to attack. So he goes to the right, 1-2 on the landing, and as soon as he lands here, Kyrie pushes back towards the left side, pushes off of this right foot here. So it looks like that, push off of that foot, and then the landing is the left-right over here. So it looks like this. And as soon as he lands left-right, he does a hesitation. So let's go on this side real quick. So he does a hesitation and he fakes the shot. Then he comes back over here and goes underneath. So looks like this. And then comes here, okay? So all these push-out dribbles and float dribbles are really important for the actual sell of the move. Shift him out of position, comes right here, push off, and this looks like a traditional landing, like a 1-2. 1-2, that's exactly what he did. And then shot. Now, that snatchback was more instinctual. Like the first one, he could have just gone to the basket and maybe score for a layup, but it was just instinctual for him to just come here. He didn't really think too much about that move, and then he put it up.
The most amount of threes? What's going on?
It's kind of going that way here tonight. Ooh. Kyrie deep in his bag.
That's what happened to Iguodala. So those are the two moves that I have for you guys. Kyrie's going to be in his bag all season for the rest of the season and the playoffs. So I hope to maybe break some more moves down from him. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Tap out.